Some of y'all are not going to want to hear this, but I feel like knowing this will help you a lot. Your family, your parents, your siblings, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles might not be a part of the village or the community that you want and need for your children. Let me say it again. Your family may not be a part of the village that you want and need for raising your children. Now, take it from me. I have had my first 3 children in my hometown, but we raised my 3rd child in a new town. And now we have baby number 4 in that town as well. So baby number 4 was never born. Well, duh, he was never born, but he was not born or raised near family, near close friends, cousins, aunties, and all that, right? Now, with that being said, that does not negate the fact that a village is still important. A village is still needed. Ooh, it's needed. It is vital, crucial in raising children. You cannot do this alone. Well, I don't want to say you can't, but you were not created to. Humans were not designed to live on this earth alone. Now, that's not to say that there's not certain periods in our lifetimes where we are more up, but overall, it's not the way that we should go about living life in general. And when it comes to raising children, all of y'all know you be needing that extra support. Not even all the time for the children's sake, but for the sake of you. Like, for the mental clarity, for the peace, for the wellness of you. You be needing somebody to come in and sometimes come in and just to check on you and see how you and the children are. Just to come and pick up the children and take them to a park so that you can have time to just breathe. Just to come and take and spend time with you and leave them children at home with their father, just to come and just spend time with you. You need those other people who help to cultivate, to pour life into, to support you through the motherhood and all of the changes and the demands that it comes with. But sometimes the community or the village that you may have pictured up here that you would have when that time came in life, like for example, before I had children, my picture was, yeah, I would be like around family, I would be around grandparents, I would be around uncles and be around this and that. But when the time came, fast forward to now, specifically with my 4th child, my village, the mental picture that I created in my mind that my village would look like is not what I actually have, okay? My village consists of like sporadic people, but they were people who were placed on my path for their own purpose. But I wanted to tell y'all about this one individual who was a part of my community. And it wasn't until like 2 days ago that I came to the understanding that, yo, this person is a part of my community, and like I didn't even know it. So the house that I currently live in, right, We lived there for almost 10 years. And like the block is on a the block is on a dead end. God, yo, this is real. I'm not filtering, I'm not cutting, I'm not cropping. So however the words come out, however my face look, however I say it, that's how you are going to get it. But so we live on a street where there's not a lot of my eyes twitching. Okay. Where there's not a lot of traffic. But more importantly, we live in a part of town where it's not a lot of people who look like me in color, in age, in family dynamic, in lifestyle. So my children pretty much has been living on this streets with a lot of older people. It's quiet, it's calmer than the way that I grew up. So with that, it also made me feel more like reserved to want to reach out to my neighbors, because they were all like, they like 60 and up, and I'm just like, I'm like in my well, at that time I'm like in my 20s. What is there that we could talk about? Like, what are we possibly going to spend time doing? But that was the immature, the underdeveloped, the closed minded part of me, that it took some time for me to grow, for me to live life, for me to have certain experiences that now has opened up my mind, opened up my heart, opened up my mouth to speak and to connect and to receive from people that may have not been in my initial picture of what a community or what a village would be. So let me take you to my neighbor. His name is Mr. John. He's so sweet. You so sweet. Hey, honey. Okay, no, but so we've like casually went past, well, like crossed each other's paths over the last 10 years. Like whenever he's pulling into his driveway, I'm pulling into mine, we just say, hey, like how are you? And we never got into like a deep conversation, me and him personally. Now him and my husband, they have, because my husband, he likes to talk and he's a talker too. I mean, like, I'm a talker, but I'm not a talker instantly. I'm a talker when I feel safe to talk to you. I'm a talker when I feel like we are aligned. I'm a talker when I feel led to talk. I'm a talker when the energy is a certain way. I'm not just talking to anybody, everybody. No, I am a selective talker. But me and him has never had like a serious or like intimate conversation until this year. Mind you, he's been my neighbor, y'all, for almost 10 years. Like right there, like right across the street, like literally. But what pulled us together was what pulled us together, I think it was because I think it was something to do with him posting on Facebook Marketplace, and I could tell that he was a poster because I would see all these different people coming and picking up items, and I'm like, he don't know them people. And because I like also post items for people to come and buy that I don't need or that I don't want or whatever the case is, I was like, he gotta be posting on Facebook Marketplace. He gotta be. I just know he is. Here comes to find out, he actually does post on there and he loves it. He said that he was addicted. Okay, da, da, da. So we got into a conversation. I forgot like what caused it. Maybe like we were taking out the trash and then like we said hey, and then that led into talking about Facebook, and then that led into me even crossing onto his property. He took me out back. He was talking to me. He took me and he was letting me see all of his plants and his crops. And we was just like connecting. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I've been struggling in this postpartum, in this pregnancy, feeling alone. Yes.
You have a snack I can have.
Hold on. Shh. I've been feeling alone. Feeling like, hold on, y'all, cause my son, he want a snack. And I'm not about to edit this video, so y'all about to hear it all. Here. Shh, but be quiet, he's asleep. Okay, I just gave him a granola bar. But, yeah, so, I was struggling and having a hard time feeling isolated and alone in this last pregnancy and postpartum. And here comes to find out, I could have been talking to Mr. John the whole time. And he's so easy to talk to. He doesn't make me feel less than because of my age or because of whatever. It's like I'm talking to me. It's like when people say when they talk to me, I make them feel comfortable. It is so like easy for people to just open up and talk to me. I feel like that is what he was to me. No, that is what he was for me. And it just opened up a new path in our relationship as being a neighbor. Now, mind you, y'all, Mr. John is like 64. Matter of fact, his birthday is coming up on Saturday. He just told me. So I am going to surprise him and get Now, y'all, I'm going to get him a gift. But mind y'all, we've been neighbors for 10 years. I never got him nothing. But everything happens in a divine time. When it's supposed to happen. When and how it's supposed to happen. So it wasn't until I was needing support, needing another person in my community, that then he was just able to come into my path, and we've connected, and we've been connected since. So I say that to say, don't sell yourself short of a community or of a village because it does not look the way that you thought that it would look. Be open, because you may be crossing paths with somebody and for 10 years or for 5 years or for 2 years or 2 months, and long and behold, that person can become a support, a comfort, a person you can just talk to, you can heal with. I was telling him the other day, like, Mr. John, talking for me is therapy. Like, thank you for, like, thank you for, okay, thank you. Like, thank you for this opportunity even to come and talk to me. And he gonna tell me, y'all, I almost cried. Now, one thing about Mr. John, he likes to hug, and I be hugging him too. I be like, oh, Mr. John. He gonna say, I am a part of his community. I am a part of his community. That was big for me, y'all, because I'm typically always a person who is reaching out to people or who is encouraging someone, who is supporting someone. But when you have people pouring back into you without them not necessarily wanting anything out of it, without any hidden like agendas, they're just purely wanting to be there, that hits in a certain way that is priceless. And when this 64-year, I won't say old, when this 64-year young white man He's retired. When he came and said that to me, I was like, Mr. John, it is an honor to be that. And we were just talking about like mental health and the importance in having support and having somebody to talk to and having ways to get out what might be sitting in here, because it's not healthy to keep things in. And sometimes we might not know different techniques for it to come out, but talking to someone, to me, that's the best way. Well, not the best, well, it just depends on, but that's the most easiest way if you're open to talking, just to express and just to get out what needs to, just to connect with people. And it just really put me in a place of gratitude. And I'm like, man, I wish I would have opened my mouth and said something to him years ago. Like we could have been going out to eat. I could have been at his house with his wife and his children. We could have been doing stuff together. But it's all good because it happened at this time for a reason. And if I was closed off to what my community is supposed to look like and is supposed to know, then I would have never had that interaction. I would have never. Like, I've literally talked to this man and he cried like a couple of times in a couple of our conversations. That's how like authentic, that's how important, that's how special this is. So I say that to say, be open. Your community may not look like what you would have liked it to look like. You may not be able to go call your parents, call your aunts, call your cousins, and that's okay. That's hey. But there's people out there who love you too, and they are able to support you in ways that maybe your family don't know how, or they can't, or they don't want to. So yeah. Yes. Make sure to like this video if you connected with anything that I said. Share this with someone and be back for the next video that's coming tomorrow. Turn on all the notifications, because if you haven't seen, for the past couple of days, I've been posting a video every day and I don't want you to miss it. And for some things that are coming soon, I want you all to be a part of it. Let me know in the comments if you have a community, a support system in parenthood, because everybody does not. But just because you don't have it now does not mean that you can't begin to have one. Shoot, who knows? You might connect and comment and see somebody in the post, and then boom, y'all might connect and bam, support right there. So I love y'all. Thank y'all. See y'all next video.